Something extraordinary is about to happen in your life. Right now, in this very moment, the universe is conspiring on your behalf. You're not reading these words by accident. You're not here by chance. There's a divine intelligence at work, and it's been orchestrating events, moving people, and arranging circumstances to bring you to this exact point in time. If you're seeing this message, if you're hearing these words, it means you're ready. You're ready for the breakthrough you've been praying for. You're ready for the miracle that's been waiting to manifest in your life. You see, most people go through life never understanding that they're not just physical beings having a temporary experience. You are a spiritual being having a human experience. And the moment you truly grasp this, everything changes. Everything. The problems that seemed insurmountable suddenly become opportunities. The obstacles that appeared to block your path suddenly become stepping stones. The pain that you thought would break you suddenly becomes the very thing that makes you stronger than you ever imagined possible. God is about to do something so big in your life that when you look back on this moment, you won't even recognize the person you used to be. But here's what you need to understand. This blessing, this breakthrough, this miracle that's coming your way, it requires something from you. It requires you to shift your thinking. It requires you to change the way you see yourself and the world around you. It requires you to let go of the old stories you've been telling yourself about who you are and what you're capable of. For so long, you've been carrying around beliefs that don't serve you. You've been holding on to fears that keep you small. You've been listening to voices from your past, voices that told you that you weren't good enough, smart enough, talented enough, or worthy enough to receive the abundance that the universe wants to give you. But those voices were wrong. They were always wrong. And today, right now, you're going to make a decision to stop listening to them. The truth is that you were born with everything you need already inside of you. You came into this world with infinite potential, with unlimited possibilities, with a direct connection to the source of all creation. That connection never went away. It's still there. It's always been there, but somewhere along the way, you forgot about it. You got so caught up in the drama of life, in the opinions of others, in the fear and doubt and worry, that you lost touch with the magnificent being that you truly are. God is about to remind you of who you really are. The universe is about to show you what you're truly capable of. And when this happens, when this shift occurs, your entire life is going to transform in ways you can't even conceive of right now. The job you've been hoping for, the relationship you've been praying for, the healing you've been waiting for, the financial breakthrough you've been needing, it's all coming. It's all on its way. But you have to be ready to receive it. And being ready doesn't mean being perfect. It doesn't mean having all your problems solved. It doesn't mean having your life completely together. Being ready simply means being willing. Being willing to see things differently. Being willing to let go of control. Being willing to trust that there's a power greater than your ego, greater than your fears, greater than your circumstances, that's working everything out for your highest good. You know, so many people miss their blessings because they're so busy looking at what's wrong with their life that they can't see what's right. They're so focused on what they don't have that they can't appreciate what they do have. They're so consumed with worry about the future that they can't be present in the now. And the now, this present moment, this is where God works. This is where miracles happen. This is where transformation occurs. When you change the way you look at things, the things you look at change. This isn't just a nice saying. This is a fundamental truth about how the universe operates. Your perception creates your reality. The thoughts you think, the beliefs you hold, the feelings you cultivate, these aren't just happening inside your head. They're creating the world you experience. They're attracting the people, circumstances, and opportunities that show up in your life. If you want to know what you've been thinking about, look around you. Your life right now is a perfect reflection of your dominant thoughts and beliefs up until this point. But here's the beautiful thing. You can change your thoughts right now. You can shift your beliefs in this very moment. And when you do, when you truly change on the inside, your outside world has no choice but to change as well. God is about to do His big one for you, but you have to be a cooperative component in this process. You have to align yourself with the energy of what you want to receive. You can't pray for abundance and then spend all day thinking about lack. You can't ask for love and then harbor resentment in your heart. You can't desire peace and then fill your mind with worry and fear. There has to be an alignment between what you're asking for and who you're being. And who are you being? That's the question that matters most. Not what do you do, not what do you have, not what have you accomplished, but who are you being in each moment? Are you being someone who trusts the process? Are you being someone who sees challenges as opportunities? Are you being someone who knows, beyond a shadow of a doubt, that you are loved, supported, and guided by a benevolent universe? The answer to these questions determines everything. Because you see, you don't attract what you want. You attract what you are. If you want more love in your life, you have to be more loving. If you want more abundance, you have to cultivate a consciousness of abundance. If you want more joy, you have to find reasons to be joyful right now, even before your circumstances change. This is the secret that most people never learn. They spend their whole lives waiting for their ship to come in, not realizing that they never sent one out. They're waiting for God to do something for them, not understanding that God can only do for you what God can do through you. The divine works through willing vessels. It works through people who have prepared themselves to receive. It works through those who have done the inner work of clearing away the blocks to their own awareness of love's presence. And what are those blocks? They're the grievances you're holding on to. They're the judgments you make about yourself and others. They're the fears that keep you playing small. They're the limiting beliefs that tell you that you're separate from the source of all good. These blocks are what stand between you and the life you were meant to live. These blocks are what prevent you from experiencing the miracle that's always available to you. But here's what you need to know. Those blocks aren't real. They're just thoughts. They're just stories. They're just patterns that you learned somewhere along the way. And anything that was learned can be unlearned. Anything that was created can be uncreated. You have the power right now to choose different thoughts, to tell different stories, to create new patterns that actually serve you. God is about to do His big one for you, and part of that big one is showing you that you're more powerful than you ever realized. You're not a victim of your circumstances. You're not at the mercy of other people's opinions. You're not stuck where you are. You're a creator. You're a co-creator with the divine. You have the ability to shape your reality with your thoughts, your words, your feelings, and your actions. Think about that for a moment. Really let it sink in. You have the same creative power flowing through you that created the stars, the mountains, the oceans, and everything in existence. That power isn't somewhere out there, it's inside of you. It's who you are at your core. And when you tap into that power, when you align yourself with that creative force, there's nothing you can't do, nothing you can't have, nothing you can't become. But so many people never tap into this power because they're too busy being afraid. They're afraid of failure, they're afraid of success. They're afraid of what other people will think. They're afraid of being disappointed. They're afraid of taking risks. They're afraid of being vulnerable. And so they stay stuck in lives that are smaller than what they were meant for, all because of fear. Fear is just an illusion. It's not real. It's something your ego created to keep you safe, to keep you in your comfort zone, to keep you from growing and expanding and becoming who you're meant to be. But you know what? Your comfort zone is actually the most dangerous place you can be, because when you stay in your comfort zone, you're not growing. And anything that's not growing is dying. God didn't create you to play it safe. The universe didn't bring you into existence so you could hide your light and minimize your gifts and settle for a mediocre life. You were created to shine. You were created to express your unique talents and abilities. You were created to make a contribution that only you can make. And when you do that, when you step into your purpose, when you align with your calling, that's when the magic happens. That's when synchronicities start occurring. That's when doors start opening that you didn't even know existed. This is what's about to happen for you. God is about to open doors that no person can close. The universe is about to bring people into your life who will help you, support you, guide you, and elevate you. Opportunities are about to present themselves that are perfectly aligned with your gifts and your purpose. Resources are about to flow to you from expected and unexpected sources. This is your time. This is your season. This is your moment. But you have to believe it. You have to feel it. You have to know it in your bones. You can't approach this with doubt and skepticism and a "I'll believe it when I see it" attitude. That's backwards. You have to believe it first, and then you'll see it. You have to have faith in what you can't yet see. You have to trust in what hasn't yet manifested. You have to act as if it's already done, because in the spiritual realm, in the realm of infinite possibilities, it already is done. Everything you desire already exists. It exists as a possibility, as a potential, as a probability. Your job isn't to make it happen. Your job is to allow it to happen. Your job is to get yourself out of the way. Your job is to remove the resistance, the doubt, the fear, the unworthiness, and all the other blocks that are preventing you from receiving what's already yours. And how do you remove those blocks? You remove them by becoming aware of them. You remove them by questioning the thoughts and beliefs that create them. You remove them by choosing love over fear, trust over doubt, faith over worry. You remove them by connecting with the part of you that knows the truth, the part of you that's connected to something greater, the part of you that remembers who you really are. You are not your past. You are not your mistakes. You are not your failures. You are not your struggles. You are not your circumstances. You are a spiritual being with infinite potential and unlimited possibilities. You are an expression of the divine. You are a channel through which love, light, and creativity flow into the world. And when you truly understand this, when you truly embody this, your life becomes a testament to what's possible when you align with your highest self. God is about to do His big one for you because you're finally ready to receive it. You've been through enough. You've struggled enough. You've suffered enough. You've waited long enough. The universe has been preparing you for this moment. Every challenge you've faced, every obstacle you've overcome, every lesson you've learned, it's all been leading you here. It's all been shaping you, molding you, preparing you for the breakthrough that's about to occur. And this breakthrough isn't just about external things. Yes, you might receive the material blessings you've been hoping for. Yes, your circumstances might improve dramatically. Yes, you might experience healings and answered prayers and manifest desires. But the real breakthrough, the big one that God is about to do, is an internal shift. It's a shift in consciousness. It's a shift in how you see yourself and the world. It's a shift from fear to love, from lack to abundance, from separation to connection. This shift is what changes everything. Because when you change on the inside, everything on the outside has to change to match your new vibration. It's a law. It's how the universe works. You are like a radio station, and you're constantly broadcasting a signal. That signal is made up of your thoughts, beliefs, feelings, and expectations. And whatever signal you're sending out is what you're going to receive back. If you're broadcasting lack, you'll receive lack. If you're broadcasting struggle, you'll receive struggle. If you're broadcasting unworthiness, you'll receive experiences that confirm your unworthiness. But if you change your broadcast, if you start sending out signals of abundance, joy, love, and worthiness, then that's what you'll start receiving back. It's that simple. It's that profound. So right now in this moment, what signal are you broadcasting? What thoughts are you thinking? What beliefs are you holding? What stories are you telling yourself about who you are and what's possible for you? Because those thoughts, those beliefs, those stories, they're creating your future right now. They're determining what shows up in your life tomorrow and next week and next year. If you don't like what you've been receiving, then change what you're broadcasting. It's that simple. Stop thinking thoughts that don't serve you. Stop believing beliefs that limit you. Stop telling stories that keep you stuck, and start thinking thoughts of possibility. Start believing in your worthiness. Start telling stories about the amazing life you're creating. God is about to do His big one for you, but you have to do your part. You have to be willing to let go of who you've been so you can become who you're meant to be. You have to be willing to release the old patterns, the old habits, the old ways of thinking and being that have kept you stuck. You have to be willing to step into the unknown, to trust the process, to have faith even when you can't see the full picture. This requires courage. It requires strength. It requires a willingness to be uncomfortable. Because growth doesn't happen in the comfort zone. Transformation doesn't occur when everything is easy. The caterpillar has to completely dissolve in the cocoon before it can become a butterfly. And right now, you might feel like you're in that dissolving stage. You might feel like everything is falling apart, but it's not falling apart. It's falling together. It's all working out for your highest good, even if you can't see it yet. Trust the timing of your life. Trust the process. Trust that everything is happening exactly as it should. There are no accidents. There are no mistakes. There are no coincidences. Everything is part of the divine plan. Everything is working together to bring about your greatest good. And the sooner you accept this, the sooner you surrender to this, the sooner you stop resisting and start allowing, the sooner you'll experience the breakthrough that's waiting for you. You've been asking for signs. You've been praying for guidance. You've been seeking confirmation that things are going to work out. Well, this is your sign. This is your confirmation. The very fact that you're hearing these words right now is evidence that the universe is responding to your requests. You're not here by accident. You're here because you're ready. You're here because it's time. You're here because God is about to do His big one for you. And what does that look like? It looks different for everyone. For some, it might be a sudden financial windfall. For others, it might be a healing of a relationship. For some, it might be a breakthrough in their career. For others, it might be a healing in their body. But for everyone, it involves a shift in consciousness, a change in perception, a new way of seeing and being in the world. This shift is what opens the floodgates. This shift is what removes the dam that's been holding back your good. This shift is what allows the blessings that have been waiting for you to finally flow into your life. And once this shift occurs, once you truly change on the inside, you'll be amazed at how quickly things change on the outside. Opportunities will start appearing out of nowhere. The right people will show up at the right time. Resources will become available. Solutions to problems that seemed unsolvable will suddenly become clear. Doors that were closed will swing wide open. Things that you've been trying to force will start flowing with ease. This is what happens when you align yourself with the natural flow of the universe. But you can't force this alignment. You can't muscle your way into it. You have to allow it. You have to surrender to it. You have to get your ego out of the way and let your higher self take the lead. Your ego wants to control everything. It wants to know the how and the when and the where. It wants guarantees. It wants certainty. But life doesn't work that way. The universe doesn't operate according to your ego's timeline or your ego's plans. The universe has something far better in store for you than anything your limited human mind could conceive. But you have to be willing to let go of your agenda and trust the divine agenda. You have to be willing to say, okay, I don't know how this is going to work out, but I trust that it will. I don't know when this is going to happen, but I trust the timing. I don't know what the path forward looks like, but I trust that I'll be guided every step of the way. This kind of trust, this kind of surrender, this is what opens you up to receive miracles. This is what allows God to do His big one for you. Because when you're trying to control everything, when you're holding on so tightly to how you think things should be, you're actually blocking the flow. You're actually preventing the very thing you want from coming to you. Think about it like this. If you're holding your hands in tight fists, nothing can come into them. But when you open your hands, when you release your grip, then you're able to receive. The same is true in life. When you release your need to control, when you open yourself up to infinite possibilities, when you trust the process, then you create space for miracles to occur. And miracles are natural. They're not supernatural. They're not reserved for special people or special circumstances. Miracles are simply a shift in perception, a change in how you see things. When you see through the eyes of love instead of the eyes of fear, you see miracles everywhere. When you look for evidence of the universe supporting you instead of evidence of the universe working against you, you find miracles in everything. God is about to do His big one for you, and it starts with you making a decision to see things differently, a decision to believe in possibilities instead of limitations, a decision to trust instead of worry, a decision to love instead of fear, a decision to be grateful for what you have while you're waiting for what you want, a decision to act as if you're already the person you want to become. This last one is crucial. You can't wait until you have everything you want to start being the person you want to be. You have to start being that person now. If you want to be successful, start acting like a successful person now. If you want to be healthy, start making the choices a healthy person would make now. If you want to be loving, start being more loving now. Don't wait for your circumstances to change. Change who you're being, and your circumstances will have no choice but to follow. This is the power you have. This is the creative force that flows through you. This is the divine intelligence that's always available to you. And the more you tap into it, the more you use it, the more you align with it, the more miracles you'll experience. Because you'll realize that you're not waiting for God to do something for you. You're allowing God to do something through you. You are the instrument through which the divine expresses itself in the world. You are the vessel through which miracles flow. You are the channel through which love manifests. And when you truly understand this, when you truly embody this, you stop feeling like a victim and start feeling like the powerful creator you truly are. This is what God is about to show you. This is the big one that's coming. It's not just about getting what you want. It's about realizing who you are. It's about remembering your true nature. It's about reconnecting with the source of all good. And when this happens, when this awakening occurs, everything in your life transforms. You stop seeking approval from others because you know your worth comes from within. You stop comparing yourself to others because you know you're on your own unique path. You stop worrying about the future because you trust that you're always being taken care of. You stop regretting the past because you understand that everything was necessary for your growth. You stop struggling and start flowing. You stop forcing and start allowing. You stop resisting and start accepting. This is the peace that passes all understanding. This is the joy that's not dependent on circumstances. This is the abundance that comes from knowing you're connected to an infinite source. This is what's available to you right now, in this moment, if you're willing to claim it. And how do you claim it? You claim it by choosing it. You claim it by deciding that this is your truth. You claim it by acting as if it's already done. You claim it by being grateful before you see the evidence. You claim it by having faith when everything around you suggests you should have fear. This is the walk of faith. This is what it means to trust the universe. This is what it means to know that God is working on your behalf, even when you can't see it. And this faith, this trust, this knowing, this is what moves mountains. This is what parts seas. This is what creates miracles out of what seemed impossible. You've been praying for a miracle. You've been asking for a breakthrough. You've been waiting for your moment. Well, your prayers have been heard. Your requests have been received. Your moment is now. God is about to do His big one for you. Not because you deserve it, although you do. Not because you've earned it, although you have. But because it's your divine birthright. It's who you are. It's why you're here. You were born for this moment. You were created for this purpose. You were designed to express the fullness of who you are, to share your unique gifts with the world, to make a difference that only you can make. And everything that's about to happen in your life is going to support you in doing exactly that. The breakthrough you're about to experience isn't just for you. It's for everyone whose life you're going to touch. It's for everyone you're going to inspire. It's for everyone who's going to see your transformation and realize that if it's possible for you, it's possible for them too. You're not just changing your own life. You're changing the world by changing yourself. This is the ripple effect of transformation. When one person awakens to their true power, it gives permission for others to do the same. When one person steps into their greatness, it shows others that greatness is available to them too. When one person chooses love over fear, it makes it easier for others to make the same choice. You're not just doing this for yourself, you're doing it for all of us. So step up. Step into who you're meant to be. Stop playing small. Stop hiding your light. Stop waiting for permission. Stop doubting yourself. Stop letting fear run your life. It's time to be bold. It's time to be brave. It's time to be the magnificent being you came here to be. God is about to do His big one for you because you're finally ready to receive it. You're finally willing to do what it takes. You're finally committed to your own growth and evolution. You're finally saying yes to the call that's been echoing in your heart all along. And when you say yes, when you truly say yes with every fiber of your being, the universe responds with a resounding yes in return. Everything you need will be provided. Every door you need to walk through will open. Every person you need to meet will appear. Every lesson you need to learn will present itself. Every resource you need will become available. This is how it works when you align yourself with your purpose, with your calling, with your divine assignment. And your divine assignment isn't something you have to figure out or search for. It's already within you. It's been there all along. It's the thing that lights you up, that makes you come alive, that feels like it's what you were born to do. And when you start moving in that direction, when you start taking steps toward that calling, that's when the magic happens. That's when God does His big one. So listen to that inner voice. Trust that inner knowing. Follow that inner guidance. It's not leading you astray. It's leading you exactly where you need to go. And yes, it might be scary. Yes, it might be uncomfortable. Yes, you might not be able to see the whole path. But you don't need to see the whole path. You just need to take the next step, and then the next one, and then the next one. one step at a time, one day at a time, trusting that each step is taking you closer to your destiny. This is your time, this is your season, this is your moment to shine. Don't let another day go by living less than the life you were meant to live. Don't let another moment pass feeling stuck or small or unworthy. You are worthy. You are enough. You are loved beyond measure. And you are about to see evidence of that love in ways that will blow your mind. Get ready. Open your heart. Open your mind. Open your hands to receive. Because what's coming for you is bigger than anything you've experienced before. What's about to happen in your life is going to exceed your expectations and surpass your wildest dreams. What God is about to do for you, through you, and as you is going to be a testimony to the power that's available when you align yourself with your true nature. You are not separate from this power. You are this power. You are not disconnected from the source. You are an extension of the source. You are not alone in this experience. You are supported by the entire universe. And when you truly grasp this, when you truly live from this place of knowing, there's nothing you can't do, nothing you can't have, nothing you can't be. This is your truth. This is your reality. This is what you're about to experience. God is doing His big one for you right now. Not tomorrow. Not next week. Not someday in the future. Right now. In this moment. As you hear these words, as you feel these feelings, as you open yourself to receive, it's happening. The shift is occurring. The breakthrough is manifesting. The miracle is unfolding. And all you have to do is say yes. Say yes to yourself. Say yes to your dreams. Say yes to your purpose. Say yes to the life that's calling you. Say yes to the person you're becoming. Say yes to the blessings that are flowing to you. Say yes and watch what happens. Say yes and prepare to be amazed. Say yes and get ready for the ride of your life. Because when God does His big one, when the universe delivers its miracles, when the infinite becomes manifest in your finite world, it's always bigger and better and more beautiful than you could have imagined. So stop imagining, stop trying to figure it out, stop limiting what's possible with your human thinking, and just be open, be receptive, be willing, be ready. You're not seeing this by accident, you're here for a reason. And that reason is to remind you that you're loved, you're supported, you're guided, and you're about to experience something amazing. Trust it, believe it, know it, and watch as your life transforms before your very eyes. This is your moment. This is your miracle. This is your big one. And it starts right now.